Welcome to Not Milk Never Milk. Subscribe if you're lactose intolerant.
In this video, I will explain how to run Doom on a Raspberry Pi Pico. First, you will need to gather a few key hardware components, including your Pico board, an SD card module, and a display. Next, we will prepare the software development environment. Then, we will compile the Doom firmware and flash it onto your Pico. Finally, you will be ready to experience this classic game on a tiny, powerful microcontroller. To begin, you will need a Raspberry Pi Pico board, which serves as the brain of our setup. An SD card module is crucial for storing the Doom game data, specifically the WAD files. For visuals, a small SPI LCD display, typically 1.8 or 2.4 inches, is recommended. You will also need buttons or a joystick for controlling the game, along with a breadboard and jumper wires to connect everything securely. The software setup involves several steps. First, ensure you have the Raspberry Pi Pico SDK and the necessary toolchain installed on your computer. Next, download the specific Doom port designed for the Pico, often found on community repositories. You will then configure the build options to match your display and control setup. After configuration, compile the source code to generate the firmware. Finally, flash the resulting UF2 file onto your Pico board. When running Doom on the Pico, expect a frame rate of around 10 to 15 frames per second, which is quite impressive for such a small device. For potentially smoother gameplay, consider using a smaller display, perhaps 1.8 inches. You can also optimize game settings within the Doom port itself to improve performance. Explore community-made modifications for additional enhancements and ensure your Pico has a stable power supply for consistent operation. Enjoy your portable Doom experience.
Thanks for watching. If this was helpful, leave a like and consider subscribing. See you next time.